us again this evening for one of our fantastic events that we bring to you every Sunday evening, which is your pathway to good health. Today, I have two fantastic ladies joining me who are going to be sharing their stories with us. They're in the business. We learn a little bit about the business, but more importantly about how this business and it has actually benefited them since they've actually. I have a lady called Uche, aka Bionic Woman. She is here with me. I am so excited. I also have Miss Moneymaker Charity Iyamo here with me as well. Right. So guys, if you want to learn something about good health as well as money, I have no other two people best to be able to describe this to you. Okay. Now, who are we? We are Juice Plus. I might just have to indulge myself a little video about what we're going to be talking about, our product range, which helps to balance your immune system and bridge the gap between what you eat and what you should be eating, right? So I'm just going to share my screen for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to come back to my guests and get them to introduce themselves and kick it off and have a conversation. So you just share my screen for 2 seconds. This is where I happen to be in the room. But here we go.
This is Oliver, and his eating habits are, well, this is Clara. She works for us. Great. This is Mary. She's a mum. And Anna. She's trying to live healthily every day. And this is Juice Plus. We make that, and we are very proud of it. This is Bill. He grows the cranberries that go into Juice Plus. He picks them just for us, fully ripe, straight from his fields to our drying facility, as fresh as possible. We trust Bill. And David. He grows parsley for us. But just so you can too, we made it official. This is carrot, broccoli, parsley, tomato, raspberry, apple, spinach, cabbage, beetroot, garlic, artichoke, blackberry, pomegranate, ginger. Well, you get the idea. There are 30 fruits and vegetables that go into Juice Plus. That's right, 30. The vitamins and phytonutrients in them keep your body healthy and your immune system going every day. Now, back to Bill's cranberries. They are full of oxidants like vitamin C. Vitamin C helps protect against oxidative stress. We also have some studies. Okay, lots of studies. Yes, we may be obsessed, but it makes us the most researched nutritional product on the market. And why do you need it? Because, if we're honest with ourselves, we don't always eat right. We just don't. Remember Oliver and Anna? Yes, even Anna slips up from time to time. Juice Plus helps you to bridge the gap between what you do eat and what you should eat every day. It's as simple as that. Juice Plus, next best thing to fruits and vegetables.
Yes, thank you very much, Juice Plus video. The next best thing since sliced bread. Yeah. Now, how are we all doing? Can you all hear me? So unmute yourself so we can have a conversation. Charity, I can't hear you.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Awesome,
we
awesome.
Can hear you.
Now we get the technical debate out of the way. You guys had a good Sunday?
Good.
Yeah, awesome. Listen, I'm going to start with you, Charity. I just want you to take a minute just to, let my audience know who is Charity. Who is the Moneymaker Charity Iyamo?
Well, my name is, she said, Charity Iyamo. I am based here in the UK. I am a mom of 2 children. I'm a husband. I'm a business entrepreneur. I'm a health and life coach. What else do you want me to say?
You say you're a husband. You mean you're a wife.
Did I say and I'm a wife? Did I say I'm a husband? Oh my gosh.
You know, you just hesitate me, right? To say, how good is this man's listening skills?
Well, probably, yeah. And I'm a wife. Sorry, guys.
Yes. You know, mother, an entrepreneur. You know, it's absolutely great to have you, on the platform.
Thank you.
So thank you very much for that. Uche Bionic. How
She's
we
here.
doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Loving the new hairstyle, you know?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's all
Thank
good.
you.
I'm just jealous I don't have that kind of privilege, you know what I'm saying?
Oh dear.
Tell our audience who it is.
Uche, aka Bionic. It's who am I? So first of all, I'm Uche Bionic, Presidential Marketing Director in the business. I'm a handsome teenage boy, and I'm also what am I called now? I'm also a child practitioner, and I've been working fully from home for the past 5 years, being a part of this company for 6 years, but working fully from home for 5 years now.
Working from, and I bet there'll be a lot of people out there wish that, they're in your boat, both of you guys boats, to be able to work from home, make your money, and call the shots yourself. That's why you are the boss ladies, which is absolutely fantastic. Listen, guys, I know you're in the business, and I know you're absolutely killing it in this business, right? But I might touch on that a little bit later on. But in terms of the health side of things, right? Which came first? The jumping on board on the business, or was, let's start with Charity. What was life like before Juice Plus?
Woo. What was life like before Juice Plus? I think for me, it was the health first, because I got into the point where health-wise, I'm not going to say my health was deteriorating, but health-wise, I just knew that I needed to do something with my weight, especially with my weight. That was the key thing for me that I needed to, to bring that. And also not just because you see in life, when things don't go the way you expect them to go. And I remember before I got married, when I thought about, it's because I had a baby, that's why I put on the weight. And I'm like, what are you making up this? Why would you say that? But I got to experience it myself, and having a baby and staying at home, or you just have the baby and find out that, okay, child is grown, you're still that you're still there, and you're really struggling to get rid of that weight that you've piled up. Because for me, during that period of pregnancy, I was one of those people that I would for things that I wouldn't. If I don't get it, it's like I can actually travel as far as I can, to get that particular food that I really want to eat. So for me, that was it. So there was a case whereby the weight has really come up, and I needed to do
you would
something
go
about
far
it.
just to get.
I would. I remember with my second daughter. How many of us, those native white chalk? I craved that. I craved for, and I would beg my friend to say, please just get it. I don't hope to you and pick it up from you, So so I had to experience it. But why would you be craving for something like this? Why would you be craving for that? But having experienced it myself, and then putting on that weight, I just needed to do something about it. I just needed to, get rid of the just to also get my confidence back as well, because with the weight piling up and me putting on that so much weight, my confidence was literally gone, my self-esteem, So so for me, yeah, it was the product.
You know, can I actually just interject and tell you a little story about that craving thing, right? And my wife is going to kill me for this, yeah, right? Because I was with her obviously all the way, you know. Her craving was, check this, when she wasn't pregnant, she actually hated this Indomie with peppers. My wife, when she was pregnant, you know how you said you would go far? She would send me far to go and get it. Even if it's the midnight of the hours, she would say, listen, it's what I want, so you have to go and get it. Yeah, that's what my body needs. It's like, okay, darling. Although I've never been pregnant, right? I've been on the receiving end of women's cravings. So yeah, but hey, you know, it's interesting that, you know, they say that the beginning of success is to realization of what needed to be changed. Do you know what I mean? You know, the reality of knowing what you know. Now you can actually do something about it. And for you, it was actually the weight that you said, yes, okay, I've come to a point now where I have to do something, otherwise, you know, that's actually okay. We're going to elaborate on that a little bit further, you know. So let's go back now. Boss Lady Uche Bionic. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, listen, I know a little bit about your story when it of the skin thing. You know, when you had a skin issue or something like that. Tell us about how that started, and you know what you've done about it before, and you know how this product now came to help you out with that.
Right. So I've had skin condition from cradle, cradle, and nothing worked. And with my parents taking me back and forth the hospital when I was a baby, toddler, teenager, nothing seemed to work for me. But all they did was to support me with some injections because of the itchiness, you know, just to pull it down or pull it off. But nothing really found. So I kept searching, I kept trying different things, and that kind of affected my self-confidence as well. You know, as a teenager, I turned to a tomboy, you know, because I didn't want people to see, you know, my legs, my skin, my hands, you know, other parts of my body, you know. But when I found this lady on Facebook showing off some of the capsules, you know, and she was just promoting it on how you could support skin condition. Because I never stopped trying, you know, and that's one thing with me, you know, and I feel like people, you know, if you're looking for something, never stop trying until you find the solution, you know. And also my son kind of me, we've been to the GP, nothing was found. They're taking up, you know, samples, you know, they just in case the itchiness starts, you know, just to minimize it. So when I found the berry blend to be that was actually what drew me to knowing about the business opportunity. And I can say that it's helped tremendously to improving my skin condition. You know, adding it to my skincare routine has really improved my skin condition, I would say. So that kind of gave me the confidence to be able to be passionate about talking about, you know, the whole of the products, and to also going into using the whole of the products as well, the whole range.
Yes. You know, I honestly, you know, when your skin is not, shall I say, the you want it to be, and you know you're looking at other people's skin, I bet you'll be thinking, why me? Why have I got this? What have I done wrong? To, you know, and if nothing is working, you know, your self-esteem, of course, will be on a nosedive. Of course, you know. I was actually going to ask you guys, both of you, you know, which product line actually helped you, and how soon did you actually start seeing a change? Because guys, if you're watching us on any platform here, know that we're making any medical claims, but you know, our product range is being backed by science. You've seen the little video about it. You know, the fruits and vegetables, berries and omegas, right? There's 30 varieties in them, as you saw in the video, and basically it rebalances what is not quite right in the body, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Charity, let me start with you. Which which line of product did you actually home in on? How did you use it, and when did you actually start seeing results?
For me, when I started, I actually started with the shakes and the berry capsules.
Okay.
That was started with, and I think the other thing as well that I want to point out to people is when you're introducing something to your body, it's always good for detox, which is your cleansing. You get to start cleansing your system and get rid of all those toxins that are in the body. So for me, when I started the journey, I started with the detox, and in that 2 weeks of doing that cleansing, I was able to lose 4 kg.
Wow.
From my weight before product. So when I started using the product, I was using the shake as a meal replacement, replacing 2 meals a day with the shake, 1 healthy meal a day. And it wasn't easy, to be honest, but when it comes to the fact that you're sick and tired and of being sick and tired of where you are, and you just have to kick yourself, and do something. So for me, the fact that I knew what I wanted, I'm still working on myself. I'm still getting there. But the fact is, to the point where creating an anchor for myself, I knew where I wanted. So I had this dress that I had before I had my kids. So I used that dress as an anchor, that I will definitely, get myself to fit into that dress. And that was what I held on to, and I carried on in the journey. As regards to the question you're asking, how long did it take for me to start seeing difference? I didn't notice much of a difference, but people were literally, after a month, people would say to me, "Oh, what are you doing? It's like your face is going. What's happening to you? What are you doing? You're losing weight." So for me, I got on the first 4 months of using the with the which is a 16 weeks program that you get on. So I got on that 16 weeks program for the first time. With my weight, I was about 110 at the time when I started. So within that first 16 weeks, which is 4 months, within that first 4 months of me, I was able to lose about 6-7 kg.
Wow, yeah.
Altogether.
You're mixing your shakes as well as doing your exercises.
I just recently started doing exercise. To be honest to you, at the beginning, I never did. I wasn't a fan of exercise. I hated exercise. The fact that I just hated it. But after so many, when we look at what we're doing, it's all change. It's about you living that active life. So I don't mind. I could take a walk, but for me to literally get on to the point where I could start doing exercise, and I think it comes down to the fact what we talk about, when you start gaining that confidence, when you start seeing that that something is working for you, and that step to say, okay, I've done this, now I need to add this into what I'm doing. So yeah, so I never exercised at the initial. I think for the first 3-4 years, I didn't do any exercise.
Okay, kind of manage your food and meal replacement, and actually that helped you to shed that 6 kilo.
Yeah.
Impressive, that is really impressive, So, Boss Lady Uche, you started with the berry blend. Yeah. Anybody's recommendation, or how did you come to the conclusion that would actually help you? Because we have as well. So I want to know what your thought process was. Okay, I would use this. How did you come about that conclusion? That I will go for.
It wasn't me. It was the lady at the who is my upline. She recommended blend and asked me to start making more. I like to touch on what Charity said about exercise to coming across the products. I used to love exercising. I think it just runs in my family. I didn't understand good nutrition. So imagine, exercising at the gym, or you're doing your power walk, etc. Your runs. I used to actually run plenty. What you choose to do. If you do it and you don't put good nutrition to what you're doing, you don't add, then you actually, I think it turns out to be rubbish because you get to the gym or you do all those 2 kilometers, you come back and you're eating the wrong nutrition, then it's just not gonna really work 100%. So finding the berry blend was actually something that lured me to in the rest of the products, understanding, eating at the right time, understanding detox, etc. of the business. But I'll say that when I started using the berry blend, of course I was magical result. But the thing that happened with me using the blend was 2-3 nights of me using the berry blend, I was sleeping like a baby. Just that bottle. I used to work as a nursery teacher, so you can imagine being in a room filled with running around, constant talking, constant running around, taking books. That I read from also from my youthful time. Like my first 2-3 nights, baby, and I woke up alert. So it's people, they feel like, oh, is it a value or something? No, it said for me, that was my initial experience, and it still works to date. When I take the capsules, the whole range is out at night. But my first 2-3 nights, I slept like a baby. I woke up alert.
Yes, you behave.
Okay, alert. And that was actually the reason I called the lady. And I said, what was that you gave to me? This is my reaction. How I feel. This is my experience, Honestly, I was excited about those my first 2-3 days. And then she went on to say, do you know what you've just done? And because you're excited about this, that means you're going to believe in the rest of the things that the products will do for you. Why don't you start talking to people about it out there? But that was actually how I became a part of this business. But sometimes it's not even sometimes. What we have is there are no quick fixes. Anything that gives you a quick fix, it took a while for me to start seeing some changes. And of course, with our products, when you're just the only thing that you take. So this was me adding the diet. This was me adding the berry blend to also, improve my skin, and also having skin routine. I have my skin routine care. So this is not a question of, for example, maybe blemishes or acne or something like that, and you're feeling like, oh, once I take the 2 pill, we've got procedures, we've got things that we can, add to your skincare routine with this, so that you're not just taking the berry blend, but your skin style. So whether it's you taking some of our products for the skin, or for overall well-being,
yes,
or for things that you're taking our products for, we try to make you understand that there's some simple life that you need to add onto what we've given to you, so that you can just have that healthier life for a long time, for life. So that's story.
Wow, yes, and that is very, very true. It's having that lifestyle change, making that simple change. And the thing is this, and I'm sure all the audience can tell how passionate both of you are, this product, and you've now dedicated to telling more and more people about the business. And now you guys are in the business. You're helping and impacting more and more lives. In fact, you both and some of the other leaders as well have put together an awesome event that is this month. I got goosebumps thinking about it. First, who wants to go first? Tell me about what's going to be happening at the end of this.
We don't want that out of the bag.
Let it out. Let it out.
No, we don't want to let it out of the bag. But what we're going to say is, guys, this is something that has been, it's kind of like been long coming to do something like this. We've always wanted to a powerful event like this with people within our team, to get them to actually come out, and with this powerful event, you know what? Whoever you're watching this from their platform, what I'm gonna say to you, whoever you're watching this from their platform, don't say we did not tell you to get your ticket and be there today, live, sitting down, into life transforming stories. You get to hear people share their story, and then you read it in the paper, tell it. This is live and direct. You're seeing these people face to face. You're meeting them, and you're hearing from their story. Like I was saying today in my live video, every single one of us, we have potential in us. We have that God-given potential in us. And sometimes it just takes you to be in an event like this for you to actually explode, unleash it, bring it out and say, do I really have this in you? And the reason why I'm saying this to us, and I know Uche will agree with me, because we all started this business at the same time, seeing the way I have grown personally as a person, the way I'm bringing myself out, goes to show how this business has actually changed me as a person. If someone had said to me over 6 years ago, I'm going to be 7 years on the 5th of August, 7 years precisely in this business. If someone has said to me before the 5th of August 2015 that, Charity, you know what? One of the people organizing an event like this, honestly, I would kick you out.
Yes. Guys, don't underestimate this event. This event is huge.
But the fact is that people see you're watching on Facebook, and you might be wondering, is this just what it is? We come on Facebook and we share our story, we talk about, and we share, take pictures and all of that. Is this all what this business? Is this what it's all about? No. They say how do they? There's something I'm trying to think of saying that I can't remember what it is, but it's in a way where put together. It's in a way whereby the work is done behind what you actually see that we're coming out to do. There's an underground work, and that's what this business, and that's what gives to us the opportunity. And that's why we felt that, you know what, coming together and putting this event together. Thank you, tip of the iceberg. Thank you, Esther. People like Uche, people like the other sponsors, Matilda, Gift, Olivia, Constance, in us. But it took us to say yes to this opportunity that helped us to know what, bringing out what God has put in each and every one. And that's
I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you there.
Please stop me.
I'm going to stop you there, and I'm going to give chance to elaborate. Because, guys, here's the thing. Our range are absolutely out of this world. They're awesome. They're exactly what they say on the tin. Business concept of the product itself being so good, and you guys have made money from this business by promoting this product, and absolutely showcase this product has done for your health, guys. And Uche, what can we expect from this? In your opinion, what can people expect from
changing stories? I've seen people in real flesh, like flesh and most of the people see us on Facebook. I remember somebody was it yesterday and saying to me, "I followed you, I've watched you, see you with your child to school, and she happens to be a friend of mine. I didn't know her from Adam, but because she knew me like that, so she could believe my stories. She's watched the progress, she's seen the growth. Now, what people can experience is coming in and seeing us alive, flesh and blood. Is what I was looking for, flesh and blood. Hear all these life-changing stories. Hear great testimonials. Just for real life. And what I'm going to say again is that please don't let the efforts go to waste. Like, we've put this together. This is not Constance's event. This is not Charity's event. Neither is it my event or the event. This is and this is something that you need to share with the world. If people are watching and hearing what we're saying about this event, please don't shut your ears. If you shut your ears, you never can tell. Because I imagine if I shut my ears to the business opportunity 6 years ago, who knows? I probably would have been at the same level mentally, because this is a great, you're being pulled up. You're going to meet us in real life. I understand where they're from. A community where you're welcome, a community where, there's no segregation, there's inclusion. No one is going to say, "Oh, are you qualified to be here?" No. So you're going to meet real life stories of people from zero to hero, people who were not educated. So, I'm not sure I can do what they're doing. People who didn't know any jack about social media, but they learned how to leverage the power of social media to grow a global business for themselves. This event is the one that you shouldn't miss. So whether you're watching on Facebook or you're in here and you haven't purchased your ticket, or you've purchased your ticket but you haven't invited someone, you haven't lived until you help someone else out there. Charity and myself, when we sit down to look at the number of men and women that have come through because we said yes, and seeing their success stories, hearing their success stories, whether it's health, whether it's finances, it gladdens our heart. Part of this, we've contributed to this person's growth by saying yes and also sharing the opportunity with them. So guys, please link. I'm not sure if Charity, anyone,
Charity has
Olivia, link is there.
I think Charity has a link, and
Let me see if I got there.
yeah,
The link is almost gone, guys. It's almost gone.
Well, Charity is looking for the link.
It's almost gone. Like, don't say I didn't tell you.
Honestly, I am so excited about it's the first and one of its kind, and I've said to people there will not be another. Even if we're to do another event, it cannot be like the first. And yes, I'm going to be sharing the stage with people. 18 months ago, I was a rookie, just like anybody new person watching on the platform now. And here I am sharing the stage with, this amazing people. It just goes to show that, this thing does work. The product itself is done fantastic, family. So I am, probably even more excited than you guys. You just don't know it. Yes, this is going to happen. But look, here's the thing. If I wasn't in a business, that radio station. A person like that, okay, come ahead, you buy the ticket, but what can I, what am I to get? What's in it for me? What would you say to that kind of person?
Charity, you want to go first?
Out of all the speakers that are going to be there, their own personal experience of their journey, their walk of life through the business opportunity. One person out of all these people that you can resonate with their story. Whether you're a single mom, you're unemployed, whether you're a professional, whatever your career might be, whether you're uneducated, whatever you can think of, there must be one person you can resonate with their story when you come to the event. And what are you going to take away with you? You're going to take away with you in your mindset.
Yeah. It all starts from the mindset.
It starts from the mindset. And talking about mindset, guys, I am going to be talking. I'm going to be one of the speakers. I am going to be opening the floor on that they're speaking. So you need to be there. And like I said to you, there must be someone story. Okay, got couples there. Yeah? Are you a real that thinks, you know what? All I just need is my career. Who are career minded self and are still making money from this business. So like I said, people from the world, the life, or whatever it is that you can imagine, are going to be share story. And you know what? Even if they don't get to share their story, maybe that one person that you've been watching on Facebook and now sends you an invite and sends the ticket and say, come to this event. And you come, meet that person one-on-one and get to meet them. Because you know what? There's a community to do what, Uche?
I'm not sure.
To raise a child, but I'm going to say to you that it takes a community to build a life-changing one, for that matter.
You know why
we're not making any find to you that every single one of us that has grown in this business, we all had the same starting point. We all started from the same starting point and grew.
Absolutely.
To get to where we are today in the.
You know why? You know where I'm excited about it? Right. I'm excited about it because any new person, there's so many people out there who are thinking of, need a side gig, but they don't know what. They just don't know how to start, right? And I'm excited that people like yourself will be there to not only share your story, but you'll be able to give them, proper step of, okay, this is what to do. This is what I did, right? This is the mindset that I had. And once you come to actually say, yes, I'm ready to do for it. Now, how do I do it? That is all. But like the how step anyone who is watching. going to click on the link.
On that link and get the ticket, because if you don't, then that means that everything that we have said to you here tonight is just a waste.
It's not a waste. Uche, tell me.
So click on the link, please, and get the ticket now.
Uche.
Yes, yeah, I'm listening.
Yes. So, what would you say to that kind of person? Same question to you. What are you going to give them?
What am I going to give
What
them?
are you going to give apart from your bank balance? What are you going to
Sorry to say some things, but apart from business opportunities, like guys, you get the chance to mingle. We have people coming from all over Europe. We've got people coming from Netherlands.
Yeah.
And this is wondering why some people in London haven't brought their neighbors, haven't brought that old-time friend. You're not sharing the information. Because yesterday, I remember sharing, in the groups, like, listen, I'm just looking through my contacts and I'm messaging, excited to come out. Summer, people want to come out. Let them come. Listen, they're not coming. They don't have to come to do the business. They can just come hear about it and make an informed decision, right? Give them time to make an informed decision. Apart from the business, we have a party, guys. And there is no party like the Juice Plus party, like our community party. So there will be party, guys know. And to think of the fact that we're doing this in the heart of the city, we're doing it in a good hotel. Listen.
which hotel is it again?
It's Hilton.
Guys, listen. And all you need to do is just invite that. Bring them in. Bring them out. It's summer. And yes, we have so morning, we have something. Yeah. And to think, we have dinner, we have party, we've got lunch,
so many things, guys. We don't want to lay it out. I know Uche, I can see Uche wants to say.
I am quite excited. I'm just holding back.
Just hold back.
There is red carpet, guys. There is red carpet.
Uche, so can you please hold back?
Oh no, I'm just trying. I'm trying.
It's a trailer of a fantastic book.
Please hold back, guys. You want to experience all these things, like Uche is saying. It's so. I can see, Olivia, every single person. Yes, Sunday too, guys. So it's not just ending on Saturday. It carries on Sunday. So
party.
I think when Olivia and Constance shared the one day on Friday, and they were showing us the pictures of the place, the venue, and all that. Oh my God! I was like, I just can't wait. I can't wait for next Saturday. It's gonna be amazing, guys. You need to be there, live and direct. Be there.
Charity, how many people are you bringing to the event? How many people so far?
Yesterday, I have get at least 6 people so far.
I need to beat you to that. I need to. Tonight, I'm going back to my content. No. Because I gave you the tips. And now you've got,
guys, if you think people don't want to come out,
I'm going to
hold on, Mr. AJ. If you guys think people don't want, if you think people don't want to come out, it's summer. Remember, guys, we had the whole year of
hold on. Someone's just got their ticket. Well done. Who's next?
So guys, what I was gonna say is, people are tired of sitting at home. They want to go out and have fun. So if you're there, guys, it's just £23 to get that ticket. Just click on the link. Or if you're watching this on someone's Facebook page, just say to that person, you know what, and you're in London, we've got people coming all the way from Nantes, people coming from Europe to be at this event on today. So if you're watching this on that person's page, you live in London itself, because this is actually happening in our hometown, the London base itself. You need to be there. So please get in touch with that. Click on the link, and let me tell you what, for the next few people that are going to be buying the ticket, you're going to be a very important person. VIP.
Over to you, Mr. AJ.
So, Mr. AJ, over to you.
Oh my God, guys! The party and the event should start like now. Honestly, I don't think I can wait. But guys, say, your product experience, and the way you've held your health wise is led you to a fantastic business that has changed your lives. You guys have touched many people's lives along the way, and you've now put an amazing event together, to just crown, your experience and your journey so far. I'm sure this is just the beginning, and it's going to go further and further on, up and upwards, as I say, by God's grace. Guys, you've been a fantastic, guest. I've been glad to have you, on my platform, and all you guys on in the Zoom. You've been a fantastic audience as well, and your participation. Welcome, well done, Mr. Michael, for getting your ticket. Right, listen, Michael is going his ticket. Listen, guys, it's gonna last forever, so go and get your tickets as well. Thank you very much for Olivia being the cog on that wheel, making everything run smoothly. And for you guys who are watching us on Facebook or any other platform you're watching, here's the thing: if you continue to sit on the fence, either with your wealth or your health, then you will remain on that fence. You need to make a decision. You don't have to be 100%, but we're here to support you. If you have more questions, just knock on the door open to you, right? My name is AJ Lawrence, Uche Bionic, and Charity Yamo. Thank you very much for this evening. We shall see you next time, same place, maybe another time. Yes?
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, all. We finished with Facebook. Hold on.